poppin', YouTube? What's good? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Mozzetta Vlog on the Unpopular Opinion. So, I have another guest here with me today, named Dominique. And he's a little extra. But anyways, go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hello everybody, I'm Dominique. I will tell you my last name, but you don't need to know. So, nice to meet everybody, and welcome to Unpopular Opinions with my...
Tell them your socials. You want anybody to follow you on?
See, look, I ain't telling y'all my social. Y'all will be alright, man. Look.
At some point, you'll get it, because I'm sure this ain't the first time he gonna...
I might shout y'all out one day, you know what I'm saying? Just so y'all can holler at your boy, but...
He's a little extra. Anyways, if you ask me, I'll tell you what it is. You gotta put it in the comments. I'm just saying. Anyway, today's edition of Unpopular Opinion is on marriage. I know the last one was on school, relationships, a couple other things, but this one is on marriage. So, without further ado, hold up. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and be sure to hit me up on IG. You know what I'm saying? But let's get right into it, all right? So, the first question is marriage necessary? Well, the unpopular opinion is that marriage is necessary. So, I'm asking you, is marriage necessary?
I mean, is that the unpopular opinion? I mean, wouldn't marriage be the popular opinion?
It would be, but...
Well, to each his own, but look, I personally don't think it's necessary, but it all depends on you, your background, and you know where you come from. I mean, I think it's helpful, but I don't think it's necessarily necessary. Now, if you're married and you're gonna have kids, though, that's a whole different thing. If you're gonna have kids with somebody, get married, take care of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with the whole not taking care of your kids. That's some
it's actually
very irresponsible stuff, you know. But it's a topic for another day. She'll come back with y'all.
It's actually a later topic tonight, so we'll get on that later. Yeah. Now, when we say necessary, when somebody says marriage is necessary, what do you think they're saying? Like, it's necessary to live. It's necessary to, I don't know, have your average, typical American dream. Family dream that they say is, you know, like what?
Your religious dream, yes. Your religious dream. But I mean, I see
because marriage is different for different religions, so.
I mean, for me, it's really just showing the person, like, look, I'm committed to you. Like, this is what it is. This is what it's going to be. I'm letting you know that I'm wholeheartedly with you and I want to be with you.
And only you.
Yeah, and I'm cool with that. Like, that's perfectly fine. Do I want to get married? Yes. Everybody. It might not be for you. But I do want to let that person know, like, look, I'm going to give you this ring. I want you to know, and I want everybody around you to know when they see this motherfucker, this thing. Hey, this guy right here, yeah, he wanted her.
So, okay, I agree. I don't think marriage is necessary.
Or her wanted her, or him wanted him.
It just depends on each person's needs, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. But I don't think it's necessary to be in a relationship or to be with somebody. But do you have to be monogamous to be married?
No.
Should you be monogamous if you're married?
To each his own. To each his own. What do you agree to? What are y'all comfortable with? What's best for your particular marriage? Everybody's different.
Because you could be married to one person, but y'all are open. You can be married to one person, but y'all have threesomes. You know, you can be married to one person and not be meant to be with that person.
That's the thing as well. That's why they have divorce.
That part.
I don't condone getting married and then divorce. And I mean, look, if you decide to marry somebody, really take your time. Don't rush that stuff.
Unpopular opinion number 2. Does marriage solidify your relationship?
No.
Why?
No. I mean, this goes back to what I was saying earlier. Some people get married too soon. I mean, it doesn't. You can get married, but that don't mean you committed 100% to your relationship. That's just going through the little process. You know, getting married doesn't necessarily mean that you're solid in what you got going. Because one party could not think that way. It all depends on where y'all are mentally with it. That's why I'm so particular about getting married to certain people. Like, don't propose, don't do that whole process until you ready and you know that they're ready too. Gotta ask the hard questions.
I mean, I don't think marriage solidifies anything, to be honest.
Look at Donald Trump.
We're married, so what? I mean, respectfully, I'm not trying to downplay marriage, but, you know, it doesn't solidify nothing.
Let's be real. Come on now. Y'all know a lot of people that's married that's doing all types of dirt. Come on.
All types of dirt. And it's just like, if you're not ready, if you feel forced to get into that marriage, don't do it. You setting yourself up and you wasting the other person's time. I'm not about wasting nobody's time. If I know I don't want to be with you or whatever the case is, I'm not going to put myself in that position. I'm not.
Don't play them. Don't waste their time.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
We're going to have to fight. If I'm with you for like 5 or more years and you decide that you don't want to be with me, or we're engaged or married, since that's the topic, married, and we've been together for 10 years and you decide this ain't for you, we have to square up.
If I get on my knee and have your family and my family there,
and you post it on Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook and TikTok, because you know TikTok get all the views. TikTok and what else?
If my granny see this and then something happened,
that's embarrassing.
That's my granny.
It's on tape for life that somebody said yes, but you messed it up.
You know how long my granny had been waiting for me?
Don't do grandma like that.
Come on, man. I ain't gonna say I'm fine with him, but she think I'm a little too big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that. Do his little face.
I don't know what his face is.
Tay Diggs.
I don't know. He do a lot of faces, but he bald
do
right
one in
now.
his face. Well,
I ain't there yet.
Just cut it off. You grow like that.
Nah.
Y'all, he has the best hair.
Look, it's leaving me. I'm gonna be Tay Diggs.
It looks like he's mixed with something low key, but he has like.
I am mixed with white Native American. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know. There is some Caucasian in my family. I would say something else, but I'm not gonna say cracker.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got some good genes. If y'all.
Don't none of y'all want me either. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all that now.
If you need a donor, just cash out.
Hey, you want a donor? Holla at your buddy. Look, hey. They gonna be 6 foot. That's why they gonna tap out. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know now.
I mean, okay. Anyways, you know what? I'm gonna just move on. So, unpopular opinion. Number 3.
What she said.
It is. Oh, hold up. I don't know where it went.
Not James Harden. Let's scroll up.
He has an Android, so I'm trying to. Anyways, unpopular opinion number 3 is there a timeline on when you should get married? Got my cherry limeade.
For me, it's based on what your goals are within marriage. If you want to have kids and, you know, other things like that, you should probably start to look at a time frame, but there is no true timeline in my personal opinion. I don't think you need to be out here having kids at 45, but
so
I'm still not gonna put a timeline on it. And you mean like a timeline for when you meet somebody?
From the point of when you decide y'all are only doing each other and nobody else, as in the talking stage, all the way to that official title stage, all the way to whenever you feel like you should talk about getting married.
Look, at about 2 good years, I'm wasting my time. If we're not looking towards the future, you know what I'm saying? If we're exclusively together for 2 years at that point, and we're not talking about marriage, clearly we don't want to be together for the long term.
So you're saying after being with somebody for 2 years, if you haven't brought up marriage yet, you can't be with them? Y'all are wasting each other's time?
We can be together, but it's going to be a point to where it's like, so what's the end goal? Or let's Avengers this. What's the end game? I'm not waiting for Thanos to snap.
I mean, okay, so if you think about it, that whole first year,
Honeymoon
technically,
phase.
Not even just that. Well, if you want to call it the honeymoon phase, or if you want to call it whatever. But that first year of being with somebody, you don't really know them like that.
You're right.
So I feel like every 3 months, like, that relationship progresses. You know what I'm saying? And then that second year, I feel like that second year, hopefully y'all actually, like, together. Because if you're not,
And
then you
that's why I
might...
said being together for 2 years, exclusively for 2 years.
Okay. Exclusive.
Because I mean, by
so
year
you saying that
2,
first year don't count?
Exclusively, if we are, but you getting to learn the person.
No, what I'm saying, if I met you in January,
Okay.
and by March, we decided we not messing with nobody else.
Mm-hmm.
And
That time don't count.
so you don't count the first 3 months.
Heck
Okay.
no.
So then March, we officially state that we're talking, but to only each other.
But when do we go together?
You could say, what if y'all officially get together in November?
Cool. Starting November, that's when that 2-year mark starts. Not
So-
in January.
So that first November 1, if y'all officially get together November
You on
1,
the clock.
so you got 2 Novembers to get you.
I mean, it's just saying what's real though. It's saying what's real, and it's not like saying like once we get to that second November, that 2-year mark. All right, we gotta know for sure we're gonna do this next week. No. It's just like, are we looking at the future and looking at doing this? Because if we just kind of going with the flow, then
Cause that second year, I mean, y'all get into deeper stuff. I mean, that goes into like,
but see, that's not year
Family
number 1
stuff.
going into 2. Yeah. I mean, once you meet moms, that's when it's real. Like once you meet my people.
first of all, anybody in the family.
For
Meet
me, for
anybody in
sure.
the family,
Yeah.
it's
Once you start
you
meeting
here,
them,
you ain't going nowhere. I get crazy.
And even if we start 2 years from that, that's when it get real crucial for sure. Because I mean, you meet them, look, you got about a year, so you need to figure it out. Like, all right, do I really like this dude? 'Cause
Okay, so let me say this: y'all finally together for 2 years or whatever.
Yep.
I don't want to say or whatever, but
yeah,
y'all together for 2 years.
I got you.
When should you move in together? Like, when should you and your partner move in together?
Whenever you're ready. I do not rush that. It's
Oh.
just what's best for you. You don't truly know somebody till you live with them.
So when do you talk about moving in together? How about that?
Whenever you're ready. That's a whole different level of commitment. That is not easy. That is because y'all gonna be around each other
On a day-to-day basis.
all the time,
Y'all both gonna come home with some mess from work.
every day.
You're not gonna have your own space like you used to having it.
No breaks.
You might get into arguments over who left the sauce on the counter.
Peeing on the seat. Nasty people.
Bro. So, okay, I mean, I get that. But I think after, like, year 3, it's time to stop playing house.
Start playing house.
Stop playing house.
Like moving together.
Talk about it at least.
Oh yeah.
Y'all together, to me.
Because year 3 is a pivotal year. You're right.
Yeah. Year 3 of the relationship, I feel like the conversation should come up. Because it's time to stop driving back and forth. What are we doing?
Year 2 going into 3 is really when all the big decisions should be made. And if y'all still playing, yeah, y'all have to go do your own thing.
Because living with somebody, you allow yourself to be with that person through ups, downs,
Sideways.
yeah, somewhere in the middle.
You gotta be with her when she on her cycle the whole time. Just
I feel sorry for y'all sometimes. No, I don't. I take
just
it back.
all of it. The emotional roller coaster. Like,
That's what y'all want.
just be mad for no reason. No, we don't. We don't want the emotional roller coaster. We
That
want
comes
the
with being with a female.
The only roller coaster we want is the climax. That is all. We just want,
That comes with being with a female.
Yeah, it does. We
That's-
have our own cycles. It's okay.
And do y'all as in men, I was gonna say something else. Men
Need
Y'all have more cycles than we do. You do. Y'all just don't want to acknowledge that, but you do.
I mean, we shun them little things, but you know what I'm saying? They be like that.
Y'all be crying about every little thing. Every little thing. I don't care how you look at it. I don't care.
Who?
Men who be on their cycle
She talking about
twice a month. Twice a month.
I don't be crying.
They be crying, complaining about everything.
I be hitting my knee. I be cold. I be sore.
Ain't got nothing to do with hitting your knee. It has nothing to do with
I be mad about work. I be cold. You know what I'm saying? It be like that one couple times when you start pushing my buttons, like.
But don't nobody be pushing y'all buttons. Y'all just feel like that because you on your cycle.
That's called testosterone.
That's what y'all be talking about with females.
It's testosterone. And a lot of us aren't we're not built to deal with our emotions, let's be honest. We're not built to deal with our emotions. We're not built to handle them. We're just built to take stuff and just let it go. So sometimes so much builds up, it explodes. It's like a bomb, it just, one day it can go crazy.
That's what happens. It just builds up.
Yeah, and I'm not saying pause.
And you gotta take stuff and let it go.
Hey, they let it go.
Pause.
That took a pause.
My bad, y'all.
I'm a straight male. I don't like men. If you're gay, that's perfectly fine. Like men, do your thing.
No discrimination.
No, not at all. I just don't like.
It's not his preference.
I love y'all. I don't like y'all like that.
Moving on to unpopular opinion number 4. Should women have a timeline on when they get married? Oh.
It's not a question for me. I'm gonna just say, make sure you choose the right person. Make sure you vet them. Make sure you ask the right questions. Don't wait forever, especially if you want kids.
My opinion, women should have a timeline. That one is kind of like 50-50. But I think they should, because don't nobody want to be getting pregnant at the age of 50, 55.
Who want to raise a kid that old?
Most people, okay, let me backtrack. Most people want to get married, start having kids, all that stuff like that, right? Most people, older people, whatever, I don't even want to put an age limit to it, want to be married before they have kids.
She could say older people, if I hit 40, I ain't having kids.
But what if your wife is younger than you and she wants kids?
Her fault. She should have made me some years ago.
What if she had something going on and she couldn't have kids when you wanted to have kids? That's the problem. Y'all want to have kids when women ain't ready to have kids. Y'all just want us to just be like, bloop, okay, pop out a baby.
Look, I don't date people that's like a certain amount younger than me anyways. So, if I'm 40 and 35, we can talk some out. 42? Look, I'm not finna be 62 with no 18-year-old.
40's the new 30.
I'm not finna be 60 with an 18-year-old in my house. Dad, let's play basketball. What basketball?
Why? You work out.
What?
You fit.
I said 60.
You can do it.
Have you seen Michael Jordan doing it?
He's different. He's sitting on piles of money.
We gonna see how LeBron look in 5 years once he retired. No. And they pros. I'm not.
But you're active. You still gonna be active at that age.
Do you see Shaquille O'Neal?
He been big all his life.
He can't do nothing.
He been having a heavy weight load all his life. He don't count. Man, all I'm saying is,
I'm gonna draw plays at that point. Let's play now.
All I'm saying is, I think women should have a timeline on when they get married, because after some point, it's like men make it seem like, I hate to generalize, y'all, so I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, I'm listening.
Sometimes men tend to want younger women. And when you reach a certain age group, it's like the chances for you finding a man that fits your criteria decreases because of what they're looking for, if that makes sense.
That's them old dudes. I need you to be close to my age. I gotta make sure we can have the same jokes. I can't make 90s jokes with nobody that's 5-10 years younger than me. It don't work.
But but you get what I'm saying? Like it depends.
I don't know what them old dudes be thinking.
Especially if you do want kids. I mean, women's bodies change so much. It's like,
Hey man, it's a nice 30 to 40 women.
y'all gotta be ready to have kids when the woman's body is ready to have kids. It's really not up to y'all. I'm just saying.
Nothing is up to us. You are completely right.
Y'all women need to understand that. I'm just saying.
But y'all also need to know that you have a metabolic clock. I'm sorry, that time clock that worked one day, you just can't have them no more. So keep that in mind. Don't rush.
Don't rush.
Don't rush. If you're not ready,
Slow down.
don't have them. Do not do what you need to do. Learn about your birth control. It's right for you. Be responsible for you. Take care of you. Yeah. Condoms.
Don't have sex. I'm just kidding.
She tripping, y'all. She knew that was
I'm
some
just
bull
kidding.
corn. It came out her mouth. Don't have sex. You see, she like.
I'm just kidding. I don't even want to comment further on what I said. Just disregard
Do
it.
as much as you need to.
Be safe. Safe
The
sex.
right
Wrap it up.
way. They got them for free.
Moving on to popular opinion number 5. Men do not think about marriage to have a timeline. I'll repeat that. Men do not think about marriage enough to have a timeline.
I call BS on that. Again, this is one of those things where it really does depend on your background. Like, that's a big part of that. Me, traditional, I was brought up in a church. Don't go to church now, but I was brought up in a church. But I have a timeline. Like, once we start talking, once, you know, it gets to a certain time frame, I'm asking that question. Probably about a year and a half in, I'm like, so how did... Well, of course, up front, I'm asking how you feel about marriage. But a year and a half in, all right, cool. So, when do you think you want to be married?
That's like, don't think like a man. What are your short-term goals? What are your long-term goals?
I mean, but it's just evaluating, because throughout the process, things start to hit different. Plus, of course, year 2, that's when you really get to know them. You really know them. So year 2 to 3 is a pivotal time. So year 2 to 3, y'all clicking, everything looking good. Year 4,
Life comes at you fast.
I will hit that knee. Now, year 2 to 3, you start acting funny. You start, you know, moving a different direction.
Okay, so once you propose, I just thought about this. Once you propose, how long do you think you should remain proposed to, like, engaged? That's what I mean, engaged, not proposed.
Financial stability. Where are you financially? What type of wedding do you want to have?
Okay, let's say you have the finances and means, everything that you need. How long would you stay engaged?
Give it a year, year and a half. Longest 2 years. You know, and if you go through a rocky point, I give you 3. Because you might have to just evaluate, you know what I'm saying? Make sure everything good. Because, you know, you know what I'm saying? You do 1.5, you know, you go through that 1 year and you're like, oh, she tripping a little bit. You know, you might have to take a little extra time. Well, he tripping.
Like, she a little crazy.
Oh, every time he texts, he do this. Bro, what you doing?
Red flag.
I can't see
Red
phone?
flag.
Like, come on now. So it's really just evaluating the person and evaluating you. I don't feel like you gotta wait that long. Once I know you and we good, let's get this thing going. But if you marry me, we're not getting divorced.
Divorce.
Ever. My divorce! No.
Name that movie. We're celebrating
My divorce! Brown sugar for those who don't know.
Put in. Why did you weren't even supposed to tell them. They're supposed to guess. Now
Edit
you
that
know
out.
what movie it
Hey,
was.
she gonna edit that out. You gonna see my list movie. It's gonna be like,
Nope. He already gave it to you. If you know what movie I'm talking about, go ahead and put it in the comments or give this video a thumbs up. If you've seen it, if you like it, all of that, give it a thumbs up.
it's Love and Basketball, y'all.
The disrespect. Bro, the disrespect. No, it's not. No, it's not. But if you've seen Love and Basketball, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment Monica because she's the best.
Unpopular opinion. Sanaa Lathan is a homewrecker in all her movies.
Is she really? Is she
Think about it. Brown sugar. He got married. Love and
She
Basketball.
ain't had nothing to do with that. She ain't had nothing to do with that. He made the move first.
She was there. She was
He
there.
made the move first.
She mentally made the move too. They was both, you know what I'm saying?
He made it first. And
Love
she
and
denied
basketball.
it. She friend zoned him.
Love and basketball.
She ain't had nothing to do with that either.
The brothers.
She ain't had nothing to do with that either.
Nah, she
really was just put in a position in her roles. That wasn't her fault.
Everybody just wants to not let him.
Okay. If you think she was a homewrecker in a majority of her movies, put that in the comments.
Yeah, we want to have this debate. I'll slide in the comments so y'all can actually see my Snapchat,
I disagree.
Instagram.
And if you on my side, get this video a thumbs up, because I disagree. You're a hater.
Of course she's going to take
Popular opinion. What is this? Number 6. Should you be married before you have kids? Why or why not? So the unpopular opinion is that you should be married before you have kids. So I'm asking, should you be married before you have kids? Why or why not?
I don't think you should, but you could. I recommend it. I do recommend it. It's just more of a safety blanket for the couple and for the kids. So if y'all do happen to divorce, half of those profits go towards the person that's actually my divorce. They're going towards the parent that's taking care of the children. Because, I mean, those kids, they deserve a good upbringing. Some people, just shoot one of them and then go on about their business. Some women just have the kids and then disappear. No. Be there for your kids. And I do recommend people have a 2-parent household. Make sure it works. You don't just need to be just having kids with anybody. Come on, man.
That part. But I feel like regardless of if you're married or not, the same thing can happen.
Yeah.
Whether you know what I'm saying, with kids.
I mean, once you get married, you gotta sign something over.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the only difference. If you're married, there's papers and stuff that has to be signed, split,
and then you're obligated,
divided
to them, to some
right.
in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And I do believe that you need to be there, even if you don't feel like you need to take a part in it. Look, it takes 2 to tango. You shot the club up, you let him shoot your club up, whatever. You decided not to get rid of it. He decided not to agree to get rid of it, something along those lines. So, them kids deserve what they deserve. Don't be selfish.
Just wrap it up.
I know it feels good, y'all, but
be safe.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do. I mean, I know I make it sound so easy. When you in the heat of the moment, I'm pretty sure it's not easy.
Second guessing, you be like, man, I just,
But think long term. Y'all have to think long term about what you're doing. If you're not ready to have kids, especially financially, mentally, don't do it. Because then you're going to be stuck in some baby mama drama like the baby and too soon.
I'm going to let y'all look that up. I'm not going to speak on that.
It was too soon?
Nah, it's not too soon. I'm just...
Okay, so look.
I think she crazy, too.
Let me comment on that. Why you think she crazy?
I mean, it's her second charge.
Listen. Okay, this is my opinion on the thing. Danny, I love you. I love your music. Okay? I just feel like you knew better to put yourself in that position. Women, we know better, but we still put ourselves in those types of positions. But he's still wrong for what he did.
I'm not taking sides.
I'm not taking sides either. It's just like
crazy and I think he
I feel like he let her. I feel like they were in an entanglement and they didn't really discuss what they were doing or what they were not doing, and it just kind of like was going good and fell into something literally, and boop, now she's pregnant and she think that he's, you know what I'm saying, gonna do X, Y, and Z, but I really think he just kept her in the house until she had the baby. The baby.
The baby, not the baby.
The baby.
The baby.
Their baby. Their daughter. There we go. And 3 months after, okay, you had our baby. I'm sick of you. Bye. I feel like that's what he did.
She caught a charge like a month in, though.
She did.
Yeah, like, I'm trying. They doing some. I don't know. I'm blaming both parties.
They both knew better. He should have
it.
pulled out.
And you don't do, because he keeps saying she's the side chick. You knew better. You don't get your side chick pregnant, number one. If
Side
that
chick
is what
or
she
not,
was.
she's pregnant.
Exactly. And the baby's born.
Was pregnant.
You ain't get rid of it. Shut up. And Danny,
Do better.
come on, man. You're like 5'8". Like, you know what I'm saying? The baby don't fight, man.
He gonna pop.
But still, I'm not gonna comment on that either.
That's
But
what he's saying his songs. He gonna pop out.
he needs some shoes with some bop.
Anyways, that wraps up our questions on married, when you should get married, have kids, or not have kids. All of that, right? What are you doing for the holidays? I work this week for the holidays, so that's what I'm doing.
I don't know what I'm doing for Christmas. But
I work for Christmas too.
Man, I'm sorry. I'm gonna pray for you.
Yeah, I might put some days in though.
You're gonna call Sam to come.
Hopefully I get him.
Gonna come to town. You're gonna bring all this snow.
Nah, he can keep that. He can stay where he at. We don't need no more snowstorms in Houston.
As long as you don't bring the ho-ho-hos and the Merry Christmas.
The hoes can stay where they at. Keep them hoes from round me.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
I mean, they don't get cold, but that don't mean they need to come to Houston. They can stay in Florida and
Well,
California.
I hope y'all are having a happy holidays. I know it's the Christmas tree is up, but happy Thanksgiving to y'all. And hopefully you get some good food.
And get fat.
Don't get fat, and if you do get fat, work it off. Get in the gym the next day.
Man, you got 3 weeks till Christmas. Get fat.
Don't do
for
that.
2 days.
Don't do that.
Go ham for 2 days.
Y'all be safe for Cyber Monday sales in the store. I know y'all like to get crazy going to Walmart for the TVs and stuff.
And Black Friday, man.
Please
People got
chill out.
guns.
Please chill out. It's not that deep. It's really not that deep.
And if you step on my shoes, you're going to have to see me.
You're
We in
not
Texas.
gonna see me. I get off on Black Friday. You ain't finna see me. You're finna be at the crib. Do you hear me?
I'm going to be in Austin.
Well,
Be in Austin.
I'm gonna be at home. Other than that, thank y'all for tuning in again for another episode of Mozzetta Vlogs, Unpopular Opinions. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, be sure to check out my previous videos. There's some good content for you guys, especially from the High Rocks competition. It'll be some... It'll be some clips. It'll be a video on that. For those of you who didn't get to see. So, all right, Bishop. Anyways, thank y'all for tuning in. I will check y'all in the next video. And we're out. Peace.